sent to the forbidden forest.
The villagers said no one ever returned from the forbidden forest after midnight. But that night, a young girl named Amara walked into it alone, barefoot, trembling, carrying an empty clay pot. Behind her, her stepmother stood at the edge of the village, smiling coldly. "Bring me water," she had said, "or don't come back at all." As Amara stepped deeper into the darkness, the forest seemed to breathe. The wind whispered her name. The trees creaked like they were watching. And then she heard it. A voice. Not human. Soft, but ancient.
I can't move.
"Why have you come, child?"
They're in the trees. No,
Amara froze,
they're in my mind.
because deep inside,
The
she
forest is
realized
watching us.
the forest was not
It's-
empty. It was
It's
waiting.
here.
Amara turned slowly, her breath shaking. "Who's there?" she whispered. No answer, only silence. But the silence felt alive. She stepped forward, her feet sinking into the damp earth. The deeper she walked, the colder the air became. Her lantern flickered violently, as if something unseen was trying to blow it out. Suddenly, she saw it. A well. Old, broken, covered in vines. This had to be it, the water her stepmother wanted. But as she approached, the same voice returned, closer this time. Take nothing without giving something back. Amara hesitated, but fear of her stepmother was stronger than fear of the forest. Amara knelt beside the well and lowered her clay pot. The rope creaked as it descended into darkness. Then, splash! Water. Relief washed over her face. But when she pulled the pot back up, the water inside wasn't clear. It shimmered like liquid shadow. Her reflection stared back, but it wasn't her. Its eyes were glowing faintly, and it smiled before she did. Amara dropped the pot in shock. The forest fell silent again. Too silent.
What is this? Help me. No.
The voice returned again. The voice returned again. "You have taken from the well." Amara's heart pounded. "What do you want from me?" she cried. The wind circled her. Leaves lifted into the air. "Your truth." Suddenly, images flashed in her mind. Memories she tried to forget. Her real mother dying. Her stepmother watching without tears. Amara screamed. The forest was inside her now. Amara collapsed to her knees, clutching her head as the visions faded. The forest went still again, but something inside her had changed. She could feel it. A presence. Not outside, but within. Her fingers trembled as she reached for the clay pot she had dropped. The ground around it was wet, but the water had not spilled normally. It had spread in strange patterns, like symbols carved into the earth. She didn't understand them, yet somehow they felt familiar. The voice returned, softer now. "You have seen your truth, but truth is never free. Amara swallowed hard. "What do you want from me?" The wind answered this time, not with words, but with a chilling sensation crawling up her spine. Something had marked her, and whatever it wasn't finished.
No! Oh! The path is gone! What is this?
Amara forced herself to stand.
It's gone! The path
She
is
couldn't
gone!
stay here any longer. The
What is this
forest felt
place?
tighter
Help!
now, as if it were closing in around her. She picked up the clay pot again. This time, the water inside looked normal, clear, still, harmless. But when she looked closer, something moved beneath the surface. She blinked. Nothing. Just her imagination. Right. She turned and began walking back, retracing her steps. But the path she had taken before was gone. The trees had shifted. The ground was different. The forest had changed. "You cannot leave so easily," the voice whispered. Amara's breath quickened. She was no longer just lost. She was being
Hello?
kept.
No! Keep away! Stop!
Amara began to run. Panic surged through her veins as shadows stretched unnaturally across the ground. Branches snapped behind her. Something was following. "Stop," the voice said calmly. She didn't listen. Faster. The sound grew closer. Then suddenly, she tripped. Her body hit the ground hard, the clay pot slipping from her hands. Crack. It didn't shatter, but a thin fracture spread across its surface. And from that crack, dark liquid began to leak. Not water. Something else. Amara stared in horror. The pot was not holding water anymore. It was holding something alive.
Stop!
The dark liquid slithered across the ground like ink, but it moved with intention. It circled Amara's hand. Cold. Alive. She tried to pull away, but it clung to her skin, crawling up her arm like a shadow seeking a home. "No!" she screamed. The voice answered, louder this time. "You have taken power. Now it takes you." The darkness seeped into her skin. Her veins darkened. Her vision blurred. And for a moment,
I must see this through. The path is showing.
Amara gasped as the darkness suddenly stopped spreading. Silence returned. The liquid pulled back, retreating into the cracked pot as if obeying an unseen command. Her arm trembled. The dark veins faded, but not completely. Something remained. Something hidden beneath her skin. "You are not ready yet," the voice murmured. Amara looked around desperately. "Let me go," she begged. The forest did not answer. But the path slowly reappeared in front of her. A way out or a trap.
You're welcome here. We've been waiting for you.
Amara didn't hesitate this time. She grabbed the pot and ran. The forest didn't stop her. That was what scared her most. When she finally reached the edge of the village, the first light of dawn was breaking. Home. Safe. Or so she thought. Her stepmother opened the door slowly. Their eyes met. For the first time, the woman looked afraid. Not angry, not cruel, afraid. "Amara," she whispered. But Amara didn't answer. Because behind her, in the reflection of the doorway, something stood, smiling. And it was wearing her face.